get my life back.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case.
I called Auto Accident Help Desk and got help for my pain and suffering.
Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney. Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation. We're open 24/7.
Call 800-297-9788, 800-297-9788, 800-297-9788.
I'm Joe Adams. I'm a pharmacist that knows the pain of losing their child to an opiate overdose. If you think it can't happen to your family, think again. To learn more, visit the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy at nabp.pharmacy.
With over 1 million members, we know what people can do when they come together. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Find out more at Rotary.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Stacy Jensen. It is Wednesday, August 31st.
Can you believe it? I can't. Well, a local man is arrested for allegedly stealing a stolen vehicle to an unsuspecting buyer.
Deputies report that they have arrested a person by the name of Aaron Smith for obtaining money under false pretenses. Deputies with the Nye County Sheriff's Office have reported that they have arrested a person named Aaron Smith for charges of obtaining money under false pretenses. On August 19th, deputies responded to a location here in Prom for a report of a suspicious vehicle. Upon arrival, they observed a white and dark blue Ford 350 with a shattered window on the easement of Barney Street. The deputy on scene requested that dispatch do a wants check for the vehicle, which returned back stolen out of Las Vegas. Deputies made contact with the residents inside the home, who stated that he had bought the vehicle from a guy named Aaron Smith approximately 3 months prior. He advised that the deal was for $3,000 and that he gave Smith $1,500 cash and would give Aaron the other $1,500 once he received the title to the vehicle. The vehicle is described as a 2004 Ford 350, which would usually sell anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000. The individual said that after a month and a half, he made several attempts to contact Smith for the title, but that he would not respond back. Deputies contacted Aaron Smith via a phone number provided by the individual who bought the vehicle. They also said that they provided a photo lineup in which the individual described Aaron Smith and pointed positively to the person who sold him the vehicle. Smith was arrested for knowingly and willingly selling a stolen vehicle for the amount of $3,000, receiving $1,500 for the vehicle at this time. He was arrested and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center.
And California Highway Patrol says that with monsoon season here, a recent rescue reminds us to be extra careful. Back on August 25th at approximately 1 p.m., Lone Pine CHP received a report of an abandoned vehicle near the Los Angeles Department Water and Power Aqueduct near the town of Olancha, California. When CHP officers arrived on scene, they found a white 2019 Audi abandoned with the door open and personal effects inside. The officer began searching the area for anyone associated with the vehicle. A few minutes later, a 24-year-old male from Ridgecrest was found walking along the aqueduct. Party Related said his friend had fallen into the aqueduct and was drowning. The officer began driving further down the aqueduct and located a 40-year-old male, also from Ridgecrest, standing in wet clothes at the side of the aqueduct in distress. While the officer was talking to him through the lock gate, the party passed out, fell back into the aqueduct where he was carried away by the moving water. A National Forest law enforcement officer arrived on scene, cut the lock gate for officers to gain access to the aqueduct. CHP officer retrieved a rope from his patrol vehicle, but when the officer realized the rope would not be long enough, he then tied 2 lengths of rope together before throwing the lifeline toward the victim. The victim, whose head dipped below the surface several times, was able to retrieve the lifeline, and both officers were able to pull him from the moving water. Personnel from the LA Department of Water and Power, as well as Olancha Fire Department, arrived on scene. Both parties were treated for and released with non-life-threatening injuries. Both parties were also issued citations for trespassing on private property.
That was a close call, thanks to those first responders. Well, an argument and breakup between 2 people results in 1 arrest for an alleged stolen vehicle.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office reports that they have arrested an individual by the name of Charles Brown for 2 different charges. The first one being battery and the second one being possession of a stolen vehicle. According to the declaration of arrest, in which there are 2, Charles Brown and his girlfriend were in a domestic dispute in which they say the female in this case was struck in the face by a garbage bag full of clothing and items that Brown was attempting to pack up to leave the residence with. At that time, they said that the strike was so violent that it caused her glasses to fly off onto the ground. Police say that Brown and the victim in this case were in a dating relationship for the past year and resided here in Pahrump, Nevada. Deputies say that they responded to the Nye County Detention Center in reference to a report of a stolen vehicle. On August 22nd, they met with the individual by the name of Charles Brown at the detention center's front lobby. Upon arrival, they stated that the male had arrived to turn himself in with his girlfriend's vehicle. That individual was identified as Charles Brown. They say that Brown had taken a black Volkswagen Jetta from the female and it was reported stolen out of Henderson. Brown allegedly spoke to his probation officer, who urged him to return the vehicle, which also had the victim's purse and the vehicle's keys inside. Brown also told police that he allegedly attempted to return the vehicle approximately 5 to 6 days earlier at her residence, but she was not home at the time. That is when Charles Brown also received the second charge in this case of possession of a stolen vehicle.
And the city of Las Vegas is excited to unveil their new sign tonight at dusk. 2 50-foot-tall showgirls have been installed on Las Vegas Boulevard on the corner of Main Street near the Strat. Here's a little background on how this came about and plans for another sign in the near future.
Since August of 2018, these 2 showgirls at Main Street and Las Vegas Boulevard have welcomed visitors to the great downtown Las Vegas. They've become a popular spot for photos and selfies. But if you've driven by this area recently, you may have noticed something conspicuously missing. The showgirls.
You know, they're out traveling the world. They needed a vacation and to get on a plane, have a rest.
Actually, with the incredible growth of downtown in this area, Mayor Carolyn Goodman thought it's a perfect time for the ladies to grow.
The reality is they're going to be relocated one day soon down at the 3rd Street, down on 3rd Street, because I felt they were way too small. As everything happened down there by the Strat and by our beautiful arches, I said to our staff, my goodness, they shrank. So they are being reborn as 2 new showgirls, 50 feet tall.
But it's not like you can just feed the original showgirls some steroids. Being reborn as 50 feet showgirls, well, that's quite a feat.
They were due for a rehab, and in order to rehab them, we have to take them out and bring them back to the vendor's factory to get rehabbed. As that rehab project was identified, in conversations with the mayor, we saw it as an opportunity to revisit the Showgirls Gateway. And what that revisit came about was, let's do an upgrade to the Showgirls Gateway at Main and Las Vegas Boulevard in conjunction with a new gateway opportunity at 4th Street and Las Vegas Boulevard as you're entering into the Arts District specifically for the Deuce bus. And so we saw an opportunity to marry the two projects together, and what's resulting in is a pair of 50-foot showgirls at Las Vegas Boulevard in Maine and 25-foot showgirls at the entrance to the Arts District off of 4th and the Boulevard.
So, not to worry, the original showgirls are not gone. They're just relocating to another area to make way for larger versions. Same glitz and glamour, just more of it.
That's going to be a fun night, huh?
It is. It's going to be lots of picture taking and lots of dignitaries there tonight. We'll be back with more News 25 right after this break.
Over the years, you pay your insurance. But the minute you're in a car wreck, the insurance companies treat you like a crook.
Don't be bullied by the insurance companies. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value, where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Make this the summer event going on now at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Make this the summer of great adventure and take home an all-new, redesigned Jeep Grand Cherokee, the most awarded SUV ever. Or make this the summer you take home America's only plug-in hybrid minivan, the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, the most awarded minivan over the last 6 years. Maybe you need more luxury in your life. Make this the summer you take home an all-new Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Enjoy the style, comfort, and adventure, all rolled into one. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer is J.D. Power's best large SUV of 2022. Make this the summer event going on now at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer with the largest inventory in Nye County. Come in and see us now.
We want only to be the best.
The people here at Lerner and Rowe were absolutely amazing. They were there for me. They called me on weekends, made sure everything was good. I was amazed by their customer service.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of the news is brought to you by John Air. For all your heating and air conditioning needs, call 775-751-2372.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, we have an update on a missing persons case that we told you about. A missing person, Kenny Core, who they thought was here in Pahrump, has been located. His sister drove here from Mississippi. You may remember the story. She was reporting that both of her brothers were missing. Well, Kenny has been located. He is the person that you see in the photo with the dog and his sister, the one from Mississippi. Danny, however, right there is still reportedly missing. Danny was last seen in or around the Pahrump area on August 12th. And if you have any information, you can give his sister a phone call, 805-814-0599. That's 805-814-0599. You can also call the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000. They do have a missing person case actually active right now at this time for Danny Core.
And the Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation is partnering with local workforce development boards to provide training for workers who want to move into high-demand occupations. The pilot project will grant $1 million to pay for training for people who are currently working, including classroom training and/or on-the-job training. The program funds come from the state's Career Enhancement Program Fund. An incumbent worker is a person who is employed and could benefit from upgrading their skills through education and training opportunities. Training in high-demand occupations will include, but are not limited to, technology, logistics, manufacturing, and healthcare. Incumbent worker training can also include industry or employer-specific work skills, basic job skills, technical computer skills, new manufacturing technologies, equipment operation training, and changes in production processes. Soft skills such as leadership, teamwork, communication, conflict resolution, and management skills may also be included. Interested employers should contact their local Employ NV Business Hub.
Well, Nevada state legislatures have also now voted unanimously to draft a bill for counties like Nye County to return money that they collect for voting machines if they have decided now to hand count voting ballots for political elections. The Joint Committee says that the state funds need to return money if they opt to hand count ballots instead of using those voting machines bought with those state funds. This bill will need to be passed in the next legislative session to go into effect. And the Nevada Secretary of State has now approved revised regulations for hand counting votes that will go into effect in October. When we return, we'll have your health report.
Hello from Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. We are a family-owned and operated business here in Pahrump. Our goal is to service and repair your air conditioner in a way that will keep you happy and satisfied as our customer. We now offer financing on new air conditioners and repairs over $600 with approved credit. So call us at Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating at 775-727-6800. 775-727-6800. License number 78175.
Thank you for once again voting the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Best of Pahrump as #1 in vehicle sales and service 4 years in a row. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our amazing lineup of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, along with tons of high-quality pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Plus, get your vehicle's value, a free credit score, even get pre-approved. Our goal is finding you the right vehicle and making it the right price. Need your vehicle serviced? PahrumpCars.com has you covered. Click on Service and Parts to schedule an oil change, tune-up, or any repair, big or small. Our ASE and GM trained technicians do it all. While you're there, check out our new accessories page and customize your ride today. All accessories can be shipped directly to you or be sent to the Auto Plaza for easy installation. That's PahrumpCars.com.
Don't let just anyone detail your car. Trust the meticulous detailers at Express Detail and Auto Spa. We have packages ranging from routine maintenance and upkeep to extensive wheel-off restore-to-factory new clean. Got a new car or paint job? Don't go to Vegas. We're local. Let us keep it protected from chips and scratches with a premium ceramic coat. We also do paint correction. Have a dirt or pet hair problem? Let us take care of it. We can handle any mess. Bring your car down and give it the makeover it deserves. Give us a call, 775-764-0344, and ask for me, Stephanie.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
And welcome back. COVID-19 pandemic took a big toll on many people's mental health. However, also some became more resilient. Cleveland Clinic psychologist Dr. Susan Albers says it's one of the many positive changes to come out of the last couple of years.
Cognitively, this is really important for the future. This helps people to not fear change or bad things happening because they know that they can cope with it, they have social support, and they can adapt to the situation.
Dr. Albers says the pandemic also triggered more conversations about mental health, which helped reduce stigmas. In addition, many people had to find new ways to cope if they could not go to the gym or connect with family and friends. Dr. Albers says research shows some still continue with these new habits even now that the restrictions have ended. Another benefit was people learned how to say no and set boundaries. For example, if they did not want to go somewhere, they had no problem speaking up about it, and that seems to have continued. Dr. Albers says, on a similar note, people have also adjusted their social connections to fit more with what they like.
Individuals have also looked at their work environment. They have come up with new solutions, new ways of working that they never even fathomed before. It has helped people to take a look at their environment and to set it up in a way that works for them and their families, which has helped to alleviate a lot of mental health issues and stress.
And finally, Dr. Albers says technology was used for good during the pandemic, with virtual therapy appointments becoming more widely available for mental health.
Yeah, see, there was a silver lining. All right, well, school is back in session, which means it's time to get organized. In today's Ask Angie segment, Bailey Carson walks us through how to organize our homes for students who are now back in school.
If you have school-age children, you know how hectic back to school can be. Bailey Carson, a home care expert at Angie, is here to give us some of her top tips for organizing your home before the school year.
Start the school year off right by decluttering and organizing your kids' most used spaces. Think about their rooms, their closets, desks, and backpacks. You'll want to get rid of any of the items that you no longer need, and then set aside a dedicated space for each item you are keeping so that it's easy to keep it tidy. If you need a little help or aren't sure where to start, you may want to call in a pro who can help come up with a system that's right for you and your kids.
Reset your kitchen before the school year starts. If your kids bring their lunch, make sure their lunch boxes and ice packs are in good condition. Now, it is also a great time to go through your Tupperware and get rid of any containers that don't have matching lids. You can also set up an easy-to-access bin with your kids' favorite snacks, so they can grab them when they're running out the door.
Before the school year starts, think about where homework will be done. You'll want to set up a dedicated space to make it special. You could use an existing desk or table, or even call in a contractor to add a homework nook to your study or kitchen. You'll want to make sure that there's comfortable seating, ample lighting, outlets, and a space to organize any supplies your kids may need.
Set up a folder or bin and label it with your kid's name and the school year. Throughout the year, you can place any documents, artwork, or other keepsakes in the folder. Not only can this be fun to go through when your kids are older, but it can also help you stay organized and have a design place for school year documents.
When you're back to school shopping, it's a great idea to pick up some extra supplies, like pens, markers, poster boards. Put these in a safe, concealed space so that you have them handy when a school emergency pops up. Kids always seem to forget to tell us about those last-minute projects, and this will save you a trip to the convenience store at midnight.
Do you have any questions about your home projects? Tweet them using hashtag AskAngie. That's hashtag AskInGANGI, and you may get some tips in our upcoming segments.
And a fashion show fundraiser is happening soon that teens can get involved with, and a new club begins at our local high school. Here's Rory to tell you all about it.
Hey Trojans, it's Rory Rousseau with your weekly student news report. Since it's Labor Day weekend, there will be no school on September 5th. Seniors, senior shirts are now being sold from now until September 16th. Shirts are $10 and crew necks are $15, but if you want the bundle, which includes the shirt and the crew neck, it is $20. Pickups and payments will be in Miss Staffer's room, room 231. Announcements will be made when the apparel arrives. Everyone at Prom Valley High School, we have a new club. Art Club has just started. This club is every Monday from when school ends to 3:30. And if students at Prom Valley High School are interested, you can go see Ms. Dabrowski in room 127. Just so everyone knows, you do not have to be in art to be in the art club. And last but certainly not least, we have the Prom Martin Luther King Jr. 3rd Annual Scholarship. This is a hair and fashion show. This event will be October 22nd, and it is a Saturday from 1 to 5 p.m. If you were wondering what this has to do with students at Prom Valley High School are free admission, and if you want to be in the show, students can model in this show. Tickets are $25 in advance and $30 at the door. If you want any more information, you can see Dore Foskey at 775-513-1552. And that is it, Trojans. I am Rory Rousseau with your weekly student news report. Have a great night.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, I'm telling you, the weather is it's climbing up a little bit right now.
A little bit? It's a little warm out there. Are you kidding? We do have a couple of clouds, and John's going to have us a full weather update here in just a moment.
Norma Jean here with your Pahrump Real Estate Update. We currently have 205 homes on the market, another 384 pending, and 533 have sold so far this year. We have many new starts in the Valley, providing buyers with the opportunity to buy new if new is what you're after. And the forecast still looks promising through the end of the year. Although interest rates are rising, buyers are still able to buy. For more information, call Realty Executives in Action at 775-727-5858.
The hardware store that has it all. Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware. Quality tools including a massive channel lock product line, plumbing, indoor and outdoor growing supplies, custom hydraulic hoses, custom paint matching, key cutting. And we're more than just hardware. A huge hobby and art department, homeopathic remedies, Myers Natural Cleaning Products, Duke Cannon men's products, gourmet nuts and licorice, local honey and bee pollen, and all kinds of unique gifts. Shop local, everything. If you don't see it, we can get it at Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware.
At Nathan Adelson Hospice, we know that when your loved one no longer wants to treat their life-limiting illness, their priorities change, and it's a tough decision. But the Nathan Adelson Hospice team is here to guide you so you can focus on what truly matters, your time together. And for almost 50 years, Nathan Adelson Hospice has been the organization Southern Nevadans trust. It's the choice of a lifetime. Choose Nathan Adelson Hospice.
Everyone deserves quality health care, but not everyone can afford it. That's why Silver State Health Services is providing high-quality, cost-effective health care to those who need it the most. Whatever your status, uninsured or underinsured, from babies to seniors, primary care to behavioral health, our mission is to offer everyone access to quality, affordable care. Silver State Health Services, dedicated to building a healthy community. Make your appointment today at silverstatehealth.org.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios on a Wonton Wednesday. Go out and get yourself some Chinese food tonight. Oh, man. They're celebrating Wonton Wednesday bigly up in Fernley and Fallon. 100 degrees, unseasonably hot. In fact, they've got kind of some hot weather warnings up there, even though it's 100 degrees. It's way hotter than it should be up there today. Carson City saw 97. Tonopah, 94 degrees. That's the cool spot in the state. Close behind, Goldfield at 95. You're chasing the Goldfield. You'll get there one day. Beatty, 104 degrees. Amargosa is the hot spot, 109 degrees. Las Vegas close behind at 107. And Death Valley, just miserable at 121 degrees. But here on the Paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look. 106 degrees. That's our current temperature. As much as 108. Wow, we almost are in the money for a hot spot today. Southwesterly winds at 7 miles per hour. Sure felt good, as much as they were. 6:15 a.m. the morning. Started the day, in the way it does with a sunrise, setting this evening at 7:12. Look for that. And a low tonight of 79 degrees. Should be clear skies. Beautiful star watching tonight. And as we head on into the week, what do we see? 110 degrees, just pretty much throughout the whole week. Up or down, a little titch here and there, but lows tonight about 82 degrees. Looks like we get some clouds here and there, but no real chance of rain until Sunday, and then Sunday comes with sprinkles. So I'm thinking what you want to do is make yourself a Sunday on a Sunday, and we'll get sprinkles just to go. That sounds pretty good. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
I'm going to have to be watering my plants 24/7. I'm telling you.
Thanks, John, about those temperatures. I have a complaint there.
Exactly.
It's the beginning of September, and it's in triple digits still.
I know.
Anyway,
it's our last hurrah for the summer.
Well, that does it for us tonight on News 25. I'm Stacy Jensen.
I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.
Good night.
Mom's Diner, the heart of Pahrump, is open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something fun is always happening here, from the arrival of classic antique cars to watching the diner enjoy a Momstrosity burger. The food is so good, you'll think they stole your mama. Mom's Diner is open daily from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 1242 East State Street,